What's your personal takeout from attending series A and B? You've just done that. You've just completed that. So tell us a bit more.
So in terms of personal takeout from series A and B, I have got greater clarity on my life purpose, the life I want to live, and how to achieve it. And a big part of that was knowing what values are important to me, which we have covered during the series. It also provided me a certain perspective and a deeper understanding to how human beings think and function. And thus, it allows me to be more conscious when I'm interacting with people. The course itself, the format and content was really good. It gives a very comprehensive overview to NLP. I'm like a fresh NLP individual. I've never learned it before. I've heard of it, but it's a very good, gives you a very good basic understanding. And also then as she goes through the course, there's a bit more structure and there's a bit more explanation to all the tools that are given. And majority of the course consists of a lot of these practical tools, and that isn't just explained, but in fact, the explanation was a very short bit. Majority, 70–80% is on the practical use of those tools. We get to basically try them out with other course mates, and that's really where the key is. In terms of the future, I've never really thought too far, but I have an understanding of what I like, but I'm not really sure how it kind of plays itself out in the future. But now with some of the visualization tools that we've been using, it does help me to some extent understand what I could potentially want. I'm not always saying like, if you come into the course, you're going to know exactly immediately. It's always a bit of a process. But I get a greater understanding of what's going to happen. And I'm also a lot more confident of what may come, because even though I'm, quite positive and optimistic in general, there are a lot of challenges and difficult times that people will face, right? Like loss and grief and all these things are out of your control. It's just part of the human experience. Even though we come in and say, we can build our future, we're incredibly in control of our future. Yes, but a lot of it, a small part of it is not. And I feel quite calm and positive knowing that I have these tools and a resilient mindset to be able to go through all of these. A message to a couple of you guys out there would be, if you sincerely want to make the most out of your life, to see if you can access your greatest potential, then you should do the course. So I think the course is good for everybody, but in terms of who would benefit the most would be people who are at a crossroads. I've known of not single mothers, but mothers in general who have, given up their careers to stay home, and now the trajectory of their future seems a bit hazy. They're not really sure who they are, what they need to do. I've heard of those people ending up doing such courses. Also, people who have been in a job for 10–20 years, they lose something. Usually they're a bit lost. People like that would also really find solace and clarity in a very short period of time by attending this course.